So we will quickly go through the latitude and longitude in this chapter. So what is latitude? So latitude is the angular lines that is draws at a particular angle. Suppose it is 30-degree angle. This is 0 degree. This is 75-degree angle, and this is 85-degree angle. If हम उस एंगल पे एक लाइन ड्रॉ करें, सपोज एट 0 डिग्री एंगल वी आर ड्रॉइंग ए लाइन on the circumference of the earth that will be around all around the earth, so that will be a circle. Okay, then again at 30 degree we will draw, so that will be a circle. Again at this here we will draw, that will be a circle. Okay, so same for the here on southern hemisphere, this, and for 60 degree this will be like this. So in next image we will see how it will be look like. So the longest line that was drawn at 0 degree will be called as equator. Okay, that will be the largest circle, तो इसको बोलेंगे इक्वेटर. उसके बाद as we will move towards poles, so here is the north pole, we will denote it by 90 degree north. Here is the south pole, we will denote it by 90 degree south. जैसे हम पोल की towards move करेंगे, the size of circle will be reduced. And if someone is standing above a pole, suppose someone is watching from here, then this circle will be look like this. Suppose this is equator, then 30 degree, then 60 degree, then 90 degree. So this will look like this, okay, from top. So we denote it by, suppose it is the 10 degree, so 10 degree north because it is on north side, 30 degree north, and 50 degree north. While on southern side, we denote it by 10 degree south, 20 degree south, 30 degree south. Okay, and these all all latitudes are called as parallel of latitude together. Parallel of latitudes. So equator has one important work, that equator divides Earth into two hemispheres. Okay, so here is this is the equator. It is dividing the Earth into two hemispheres. Above part is called northern hemisphere, and this part is called southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, and some important latitude like 23.5 degree north and 66.5 degree north. They divide Earth into three parts. So from equator toward up to 23.5 degree north, this is torrid zone, and towards equator and towards south 23.5. So between 23.5 north and 23.5 23 degree and half south and 20 degree and half north, this zone is called torrid zone. So here heat will be very high, है ना? So hot and humid, okay? Hot and humid zone. Whereas the zone between 20 degree half north and 60 degree half north, same for the south, 20 degree half south and 66 degree half south. This zone is called temperate zone, okay? And above that, 60 degree half north and south to North Pole and South Pole, this zone is called frigid zone. Okay, so we have learned the latitude. Now we will go to longitude. So longitude are the line that are joining North Pole to the South Pole through shortest way. So this is one line that is shown, red one line. Again, these lines, these are the longitudes. Okay. So the red line that is passing through, the red line is passing through Greenwich. Greenwich. That line is that prime meridian line. Okay. Prime meridian line. So it is taken as a reference as a 0, and accordingly towards east 15 degree east, 30 degree east, and towards west, 15 degree west and 13 degree west. Likewise, we denote. Okay. So how we can see these are the longitudes. Okay, going from North Pole to South Pole. So 180-degree line is same. 180-degree east and 180-degree west is same. So it is dividing the Earth into two hemispheres. This is Western Hemisphere and this is Eastern Hemisphere. Okay, Eastern Hemisphere. So now we can see that equator has divided the Earth into Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere, while the longitude, that prime meridian line, is dividing the Earth into Eastern Hemisphere and Western Hemisphere. Thank you.